Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Hopefully I can add some happy squish vibes to your day today. Alright guys, so today we have a fun little idea. So as many of you probably know, if you've watched some videos on here, I am a big fan of these smaller Squishmallows. So give a little idea, Connor's my favorite Squishmallow. Here's a little teeny version of him. As you can probably also see, I have quite a few 5-inch Squishmallows behind me. The 5-inch is probably my absolute favorite size in general, but today we aren't going to be talking about the small Squishmallows. We love the small Squishmallows, but that's not today's topic. So we're throwing that one to the side. We are going to be talking about the 3 biggest Squishmallows that I have in my collection. Yes, I'm so excited. They deserve some love. They deserve some big love on my channel because they're big guys, big gals, and I'm just super excited to show you my 3 biggest Squishmallows in my collection, so let's get to it. Alright, so saying like the 3 biggest Squishmallows in my collection, I feel like some people could have different opinions on what that means. I have a lot of bigger Squishmallows in my collection, but just in general, off the top of my head, to just my eye glance around the room, I believe these are the 3 biggest Squishmallows I have. So the first one we're going to be talking about, I think might be the smallest out of the 3. I don't know, it kind of depends on how you look at it because some of them are shaped a little differently, so it depends on how you would measure that. But the first one we're going to be talking about is my giant Sleepamellow Regina. Here she is in all her glory. She's a big gal, trying to like get the full thing in the camera. Little back view of her. Ugh, she is a big gal, but we love her. I am so excited that I decided to get this one. I saw this one's from Target. So I got this one, I believe this was around Christmas last year, so Christmas 2024. And I had seen that they were releasing these. I had gotten some of the regular size Sleepamellows, and I was really actually hoping they'd come out with a cow this size. If they do in the future, I will absolutely be getting that one. Mark my words now. But this one was just too cute to pass. I usually don't get the bigger ones if they're not a cow, because that's just, you know, you don't have a ton of space. Hence why I like the smaller Squishmallows. So I was like, I don't know that I'm going to get this one. But after seeing her in person, seeing them in the big box at Target, I had to leave with her. She looked absolutely hilarious in the Target cart. I'm going to pop a picture up here of what she looked like. I mean, how can you see that and not want to take her home? Just perfect. So I had to take her with me. I'm not entirely sure what size this is. I don't know if you're like a 16 or an 18-inch one maybe, but it's like that size in the Sleepamellows. But she is a big gal, so she is going to be one of my 3 biggest Squishmallows in my collection. Alright, let's set her back off to the side because I'm going to need all the room I can to show these big, beautiful Squishmallows to you guys. So the 2 that I have left are actually both 24-inch Squishmallows, so like regular Squishmallows, not these Sleepamellows. Maybe it's a 24-inch Sleepamellow. I don't know. We digress. It's fine. But I'm going to be showing you the most recent one I've gotten. So this is my like second 24-inch Squishmallow that I'm going to be showing you next. And then the last one I'm going to show you is my first ever 24-inch Squishmallow. This one has a special place in my heart because it is my first biggest Squishmallow, but we'll get there. So next up, we have a 24-inch Ronnie. Yes! Super excited. Let's give him some love. We love the cows. I love the cows in every single size. So the 24-inch one is no obsession. No obsession. Oh my gosh, I can't. Exception. I was like, what is the word I'm looking for? This one is no exception to the love. And of course, I love Ronnie, so this one was just perfect. I really need a 24-inch Connor in my collection. I don't have a 24-inch Connor. Very sad day that I don't have that one in my collection, but I was super excited to see that Costco had this size. I believe this was actually earlier this year, so it was like early-ish 2025 maybe. I can't remember if it was like spring or when exactly it came out, but I know there are other versions, like the OG versions of the 24-inch Ronnie and the 24-inch Connor. I unfortunately do not have either of those in my collections. I haven't been able to get my hands on those yet, but I was so ecstatic when I saw that Costco was coming out. Maybe again, I don't know if the other ones came from Costco, but they were coming out with a new version of the 24-inch Ronnie, and I will tell you, I ordered this one online because I personally don't have a Costco membership, and it was proving a little difficult to be able to get or like look for this guy in person. So I ended up ordering it, but I actually had to order it like 3 or 4 times because for some reason it wouldn't take like my address or something about the information I put in. And so it kept canceling my order, and I was so sad because I was like, I need this cow in my collection. So I finally got it delivered to my parents' house instead, and it took that. So I really think it must have been my address. So who knows? But we were able to secure this guy. He's a big dude. His little tail in the back, a little tail shake. I love him. He sits up on top of the shelves I have on this side of my wall of the room. He sits up top, kind of watches over the squish room, but we love Big Ronnie, and Big Ronnie is one of my 3 biggest cows, or 3 biggest Squishmallows in my collection. We've officially made it to the last biggest Squishmallow that I'm going to be showing from my collection. Now again, this one has a special little place in my heart because this is the first big Squishmallow I ever got. I know I have some bigger ones, like the 14-inch. I mean, I guess like Tulloch here at the time, I maybe would have said that that was a big Squishmallow because I just didn't have any of the 24-inch ones or anything like that. But this is the first one I ever got. And it is none other than Miss Ingrid. Yes, we love Ingrid. This one actually I feel like is sizably softer than, I mean, like maybe not softer, but like a little more squishy than the Ronnie one that I just showed. I don't know if it's because I've had Ingrid longer or what. So this one actually is also from Costco. I ordered this one as well because, again, at the time, like my grandma has a Costco membership, and her and my aunt were looking for it for me, but they didn't find it very quickly. And then I saw that it dropped on the website, and I was able to order it, and I was super, super excited. Actually, one of my friends ordered it, so it actually went to their house, so I was like anxiously waiting, definitely impatiently waiting for the text from them that said it had come in because I didn't have like tracking or anything. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm very much the person that insanely tracks like and checks the tracking for my packages, especially Squishmallow that's coming. So that was definitely a test of my patience and like I don't know, restraint maybe. And so she came around, I don't remember if it was, I think maybe it was 2023 Christmas. I think that's around when Costco had this one, question mark. I don't know. Somewhere around then, but I was ecstatic to get her. She is super, super fun. It was just really fun to finally have a big cow in my collection. With everything, all the cows in my collection, it was crazy that I didn't have a huge cow, so it just was perfect. She actually sits up in a squish hammock or like a stuffed animal hammock up in this corner over here. So she also kind of overlooks my room. And I will say it was kind of a challenge getting her up there because it took a little bit for the hooks on the wall to hold her up there, but she fits up nicely there now, and I just love coming into my squish room and seeing her every time. But that is all I have for today's video. I was just going to do a little squish tour of the 3 biggest Squishmallows in my collection. I love each and every one of them, and I low-key want more, but you know, space could only allow so much. I feel like Ingrid is probably my favorite out of my big Squishmallows, but let me know in the comments below which one of these 3 is your favorite. Is it Ingrid? Is it Ronnie? Is it Regina? Do you have another big Squishmallow in your collection that's one of your favorite? Definitely drop it in the comments below because I'd love to hear it. But I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more, and we'll see you next time. Bye!